No, we're having fun.
You're stupid. Hi, welcome to Sticky Show. This is the show that you watch every Thursday and you never miss.
And we like to shout at you.
If you're not caught up on Sticky Show, don't forget to watch all the previous episodes so that you're caught up.
It's sequential. You gotta know the plot points.
Otherwise, we're not going to spoil it.
Or you're gonna be lost.
Previously on Sticky Show, ready? It's basically just Nikki beating me in a bunch of games. All right, but this year we're going to change that. So right now, it's not a competition. Right now, it's more of a mental game. We're going to watch old videos of ourselves.
See how long we can last.
Right?
Huh?
He who wins, or she,
Excuse me. Thank you.
is the true victor. I'm excited mostly because I get to see myself at a younger, handsomer, healthier age, and I get to go, you know what? I'm better now. And what are we playing for today? Steve doesn't have to watch Game of Thrones?
Self-esteem. No.
Okay, it was worth a shot.
Yeah, we've been on YouTube for a long time, so we're gonna watch some old ass videos and see how we feel about them. Let's do it. So we actually met through a channel called Totally Sketch.
Yes.
So let's start there.
Ooh.
Oh, look at those legs. This is
like
from
those legs.
2011, so 8 years ago.
I remember.
Oh my god, look how young you look. Holy shit.
It's fun to hear, holy shit, look how young you look from your wife.
It just looks like you look like a little boy, but I look the same kind of.
I agree.
I think you're more attractive now you're a man.
Do you really?
I do.
God, I hope so. We got to get a lie detector person to come in and comment on this shit.
Oh, dude, remember when I was really like, the running joke was that I liked young boys?
Yeah, what a joke that was.
But now I feel like you're the young boy. That's so cute.
Basically, every Totally Sketch video is me and Horton getting ourselves into a situation where we don't have to fuck somebody and we were too scared of fucking somebody.
Basically, everyone I'm in is I just want to fuck everybody.
Yeah, you want to fuck everybody and then we're too scared to fuck.
Isn't it funny? That's the formula. All right. Do you want to keep watching this one?
No, I'm good. You look great, though.
Thank you. What do you like better? Me then or me now?
I like you now.
Good answer.
I remember this because we did this at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
We did it all in one take.
Oh yeah, it took about 3 times to get it all in one take.
But then Mike kept pushing in anyway, so what the fuck was the point of doing it in one take, bud?
What's the point? We still have scruples after
I do.
all
I
these
have
years.
scruples about that. I'm like, dude, something about the one take makes people, I don't know. I don't ever lose interest in a one take shot, I guess.
Uh-huh. You lose interest when it cuts around?
Yeah, I actually do, yeah.
Imagine if Sticky Show was a one take. Ugh.
I just remember having earned it, and I'm like, damn, we don't even get to see the end
I know.
result.
My scruples was that I like naturally cannot stay up past midnight. I just cannot. And he would be like, it's only gonna be 6 hours. And then it would go 13 hours. And then we would cut most of it.
That was the Totally Sketch mantra.
Oh my god.
10-hour shoots. We always had the most fun ever. And then when you watch the cut, you're like,
Where did all the fun go?
wow, I'm kidding.
No, I actually did enjoy hanging out with everybody, especially when we're all bitching about it together.
Oh, yeah.
This one was my favorite Totally Sketch video that we did. I think it was your favorite.
I agree. This one and the third one.
Well, I wasn't in that one. So this was Valentines Day, 2012.
Yeah.
We were not dating yet. This was like a year and a half before we started dating.
Yeah, so this is the sequel to the original one we did. Mm-hmm. And you're my girlfriend in it.
Yes.
And my character always forgets about Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
And it's basically the worst day of his life.
Mm-hmm. That's me and you.
Yeah.
But we weren't dating.
No. There's Kyle Mooney. He's on SNL now.
Oh yeah, Kyle Mooney.
And we're not.
We're not.
That's a fun fact. Let's gonna go in a little fun
Facts.
fact bubble down here.
Nikki and Steve are not on SNL.
Fun fact, Nikki and Steve are not on SNL right now. We think that's fun.
Well, guess what? I didn't even try because I didn't want to.
Hey, Sames.
We come clean or lie.
You gotta lie.
That was what was fun about these old videos is that you could pick it was like a choose your own adventure.
Yeah.
Now they're getting rid of these annotations though.
They sure are. They're making it real hard to click on these old vids. Cassim was great in these.
Oh, yeah,
Timmy was in them.
Horton,
everybody. Mickey Meyer was one of my favorites.
I can't believe that this was 7 years ago.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Look at how cute you are.
What about now?
I'm looking at her then. I'm gonna just want to look at her for a second.
Okay. Dave, what a diss.
We can move on.
Oh, you don't like your acting?
I don't like watching myself.
Well, that's what this whole video is. That's why I said I was scared.
No, this is gonna be fun.
Oh, this part was fun.
Oh, hey, honey. We had sex, actually.
That's so funny.
Oh, I love you so much, honey.
Oh, that sounds like something I say now.
That is true.
Yeah, this is really realistic acting.
It's pretty on the nose.
It's like almost like it's meant to be. Sometimes life imitates art. Hey, look at that. Hey, look at that.
Stupid.
No, we're having fun.
You're stupid.
This was when we first started dating. Like,
Yes.
we had just gone on a date. Wait, no, we
No,
hadn't.
we
We hadn't
hadn't.
gone on a date yet.
This is when
This is when
I asked
Steve
you out.
asked me out on a date.
did.
On this exact shoot.
Do you remember what I said to you?
He was like,
I was like,
we should see a movie.
I was like, you wanna go beat cheeks later?
Shut the fuck up.
That's what I said.
What does that even mean? Oh my god, you look young here too. This was like 3 years later even.
Yeah, what happened?
Fuck you, Nate.
Look at your hair. You have so much hair, honey. It's fun.
Next video.
This is fun.
How do I get to the next video? Did we fuck sex? It's basically every video. Did we have sex?
Did we have fuck sex?
Are we fuck sexing right now?
This is when I told Michael that I had a big crush on him because he had just gotten dumped like 2 weeks before.
If
Or like
that.
a week before.
If that.
Yeah, and I was like, I have a crush on him, but don't say anything because I need him to heal, so I need to wait like 6 months before any of this shit goes down. And Michael told him immediately.
Yeah, because that's my dude.
But I was like, no, but I don't want to be a rebound. And now look at me. I'm
You're
a rebound.
Yeah, 100% rebound.
Great.
Oh, I remember those. Those were fun.
Some of those became my profile picture.
Yeah, they're good. They're good shots.
That one was my profile picture.
Yeah, that's a good one. You remember we made out a bunch in this one too, but it never
Oh
made
yeah,
the
that was another
because
thing.
Mike hooked it up.
Yeah, we did this we did a makeout scene for like 3 hours and none of it made it
Yeah,
into the video.
None of it. And you were full on jumping on me and shit.
Yeah, and I was like trying to use tongue and stuff, and he was
Yeah.
being a gentleman and not using any tongue or
I don't know what you're talking
I was
about.
being
I'm
super
not a gentleman.
unprofessional.
I asked you to beat cheeks literally like that day. So.
This is how Steve asked me out. We were talking about how the Great Gatsby came out and people were saying it was just like meh. And we're like, yeah, but I still want to see it. And he's like, I kind of want to see it too. We should go see it. That's how
I didn't want to see it either.
I didn't know if it was a date or not because we had been friends for like 3 years.
Yeah.
So I remember doing a collab with Horton that day and I was like, do you think this is a date? And he's like, nah.
I remember just being nervous as fuck, and I didn't even know how to get to where we were going.
Yeah, I remember that.
So I went.
You went the opposite direction.
I went the opposite direction. I was taking you to Burbank, and I took her like towards downtown. I'm just an idiot. It was crazy.
It was so cute. It was really, really cute. Do you remember how
It was so obvious that I liked you from that. I was like, damn, dude, why don't you fucking
No.
Why don't you just fucking like telegraph it all the way
But
across
before
the
that,
field, bro?
do you remember how you canceled the date originally because you had to go to some other thing, and then I ended up going to the same thing
Yeah, I do.
that you went to, and then we ended up sitting next to
it
each
wasn't
other?
this. It wasn't just something. It was Birdemic.
It was Birdemic
2, the
2,
premiere, bro,
the premiere
with the director
at Chinese
there,
Theater
at the Grauman's Chinese.
So Steve cancels on me day of, and he's like, "Hey, do you think we could reschedule to tomorrow night because I already promised Mike I'd do this thing?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then I told Horton, I was like, "Oh, I guess we're rescheduling." He's like, "Oh, do you want to go with me to this Birdemic premiere?" I'm like, "Sure." I don't have anything going on now.
Yeah.
And it ends up being the same thing. That's what he canceled.
I wasn't
on the
even
date for.
trying to cancel on you. It's just that I had to double book myself.
Yeah,
like I
and you
always
do that all the time. No, I didn't think that.
Like I already told Mike like 9 days prior I was gonna go to that shit.
Yeah,
and
I
then-
didn't think
Yeah,
anything
yeah,
of that.
yeah.
But it was just funny because he canceled on me to go something, and then I ended up agreeing to go with Horton to the thing because I got canceled on it and it ended up being the same thing. We were just meant to be. That was when you were super nervous. Like we sat.
Oh fuck off!
We
I'm
sat
cool.
right next to each other. And you were super nervous. And then you offered to give me a ride home. That was so cute.
Yeah, I was like, you want to ride home on my face? That's what I said.
So cool. All right, next video.
That's a good line, right?
Let's get out of Totally Sketch.
Does that redeem me?
For sure. Everyone thinks you're very cool now.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, this isn't a video of us, but I threw this in here because I love this character that you did. And I feel like I kind of started crushing on you because
Oh, really?
Because I thought you were funny. Yeah, I liked the bit.
Oh, that's nice.
I liked the bit. I fell in love with the bit. And then I fell in love with the person.
Wow. That's a rare flip.
So this Chad Makeup Monday is a super straight football player dude that just does makeup tutorials really well.
He's blessed and cursed with the ability to do really good makeup tips.
Do you miss that character?
Yeah, it was fun.
It was
very
funny.
It was fun.
Because you gave really good tutorials.
That was the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I like the bit. It wasn't. It was like
everyone did bad makeup tips as a bit, and I was like, what if I just did them really good?
Yeah.
Like, what if you actually got something out of it?
And look at this silky smooth skin you got.
You know what I'm saying?
You're a porcelain face. You're a doll
That's
face.
4 tours of Accutane will get you
What
there.
a young buck. What if I just perv on your old videos?
I know you are.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah,
I feel
totally.
like that's just what I'm. If you wanna watch, if you wanna probe on a young video of me,
I do.
that I think is like.
Oh, the alien one.
Yeah,
that's
one.
pretty up there.
Look how skinny I am. I had a personal trainer back then, and I was a waitress.
Why is Richard dressed like fucking a shoemaker in this?
Because he's playing a character.
Oh, that's
named
right.
Dennis.
That's right. Why did they show your stomach?
Because I didn't want to show my stomach.
But it was so good.
I know, but back then I didn't know what I had.
I see.
If I could go back in time, I would tell her to show it all. Just show your
it
stomach.
all.
Take it all off. They were right. Everyone was right. Tits or get the fuck off. Show it all, bitch.
I remember at one point, me and Richard were just chilling there, and like.
I bent over.
Bent over.
Yeah. So I bent over because I have scoliosis. So we were standing.
I didn't know that at the time.
Yeah, but but now you know.
Yeah.
So we were standing for fucking ever, and so I have to like stretch my back out, and so I bent all the way over. I swear to God.
She like bent at the waist.
Wasn't even thinking about it.
It was like she was in a Britney Spears video.
And I usually am wearing jeans, so I didn't really think that I was wearing booty shorts.
Tiny
I was
booty
wearing
shorts.
the tiniest booty shorts, which,
Fine, send me this link for later, please.
That's what I'm saying. If I'm gonna probe on you, I just wanted
Hey, deal.
to give you some fat material.
No, this is
That's
fappable.
not your old ass wife.
Oh, shut up. I ogle you all day long.
I know. You're the best. This was when I started making content on my own channel at the YouTube space.
Yep.
And I wrote a series called Audition Fail that was based off of real audition experiences. And then I would cast people to be the casting director in the movie. And this one you did so good at. And I went home and told my friend that I just loved working with you. And that we had such good chemistry.
We did. It was fun.
Yeah, it was
we were
so
improvising
fun.
together. It was very fun.
Even the outtakes are just so fun.
Do you speak Mexican?
No.
Okay, because you look Mexican. You know you look Mexican.
She still does. She still looks Mexican, I think.
Right? Well, if you're gonna
I think I'm finally gonna learn Spanish this year.
Are you really?
Yeah.
You get the Rosetta Stone yet? So this whole bit is based on Nikki's real life of actually auditioning for shit. And
Yeah.
So she used to have casting directors tell her that she needs to speak Mexican because she looks Mexican, even though she's Filipino.
And I need to be more ethnic.
Yeah.
Like since I look brown and not American.
Yeah, like,
Because
why are you talking like an American right now? And Nikki's like, I am an American, fuck you.
It was the most
The best.
fucking inane shit.
So that's my character, is I'm being that guy.
Yeah. And people were like, this is racist. I'm like, yeah, this is what happens. This is actually what happens based off of real things.
I thought this was an American role. I mean, it's all in English.
Except I wouldn't stand up for myself in the room. That's why I had to write the sketch about it.
You can't stand up for yourself until you get to a position of stature.
Which clearly, here we are.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, this is my first time editing on a...
Oh, I love it. I didn't know you edited this.
Yeah, I edited that whole series.
Oh, yeah, you did,
I could not afford an editor.
That's right.
Yeah.
You set up the YouTube space and did it.
Yeah. This is when I learned how to edit with a program.
I like the rattlesnake. I always like that.
Thanks. I remember doing a bunch of takes of that. I can't believe this was 5 years ago. Or 6 years. 6 years
6
ago.
years ago, is it?
6 years ago. That's crazy. I literally remember this like it was yesterday.
It's crazy. It's probably like 2 months before I started beating that shit up, huh?
3 months.
3 months?
Yeah.
I was beating that shit up on the motherfucking regular.
You got beer candy pizza me. So while I was editing these videos, I was so broke, like so freaking broke.
Yeah.
And I was editing at YouTube Space because I couldn't afford an editing program and I couldn't afford an editor, obviously. And so they offered a program there where you could edit at the YouTube Space for the footage that you filmed there. And I couldn't afford food, so they did have these events that were going on almost every day because it had just opened up. So they wanted like to create a lot of interest there, and they would have free beer, free candy, and free pizza every day. So being that is the only free food that was around and I couldn't afford other food, that was my diet. I ate beer, candy, pizza every motherfucking
And Nikki's
day.
not exaggerating. Like she like didn't even
What?
have like $8 sometimes. Like,
No,
it was,
I had like
pretty nuts.
negative money in my
I remember
bank
actually
account.
seeing your bank account one time and being like,
Yeah.
oh, it's not just a meme. Like,
No, it was bad. In fact, our first date, Steve gave me a Ralph's Grocery gift certificate because he remembered that I always just steal from Crafty and that's how I was surviving. And it was so sweet. I couldn't believe that you remembered that.
I didn't do that.
It was so freaking sweet. I'm sorry, I dropped it out of my purse.
You did.
He's like, oh, you dropped this out of your purse. And he put it in my purse and I was like, what was that? And then I go upstairs and it's a Ralph's gift card that he purchased before we went on the date. And it was for $50, which was like an insane amount of money for me back then.
I don't know what you're
Insane. That's how he won me. With a Ralph's gift card.
$50. Cheapest
50
marriage
bucks.
I've ever purchased.
So we talk about the beer candy pizza diet a lot.
I've said for years you should write a book called The Beer Candy Pizza Diet. And I still think
And I
it's
bet a bunch of people would do.
it's pretty good.
If you want to gain some weight, if
No,
you're
it's
having
like
trouble,
it should be like Beer Candy Pizza Diet, and then it says underneath it's like how I got a husband. That's basically what happened.
yeah, you gotta be a damsel in distress.
There
So
it is.
before then,
Damsel in
I
distress
had
diet.
my shit together too much.
I see.
Yeah, and then it couldn't have been divine timing with us.
That makes sense.
So, beer candy pizza, everyone. Hit rock bottom.
Yeah.
As soon as you can.
For sure.
Get a husband. This one was the first one we did on your channel
Yes.
after we got together. This was
Yes.
maybe we were dating for like 2 weeks or something.
3.1 million views, pretty good.
Yeah. This is a video where Steve had people think I was a prostitute, and then he would come in and pretend he was an undercover cop.
So what was so fun about this for me was I got to go. My favorite group of people to go after in all my years of trolling, other than the Westboro Baptist Church, was dudes who scuzz on chicks like at the boardwalk. And so I got Nikki to dress like real hot, and then when guys sat next to her, I would entrap them by making them feel like they were going down.
Also,
they were
I
falling out of
felt
the
bad
sky.
about this video because I felt bad for this kid. He was so sweet.
I felt bad for the kid too because I think
Yeah.
there's something larger happening in that we caught in this.
Yeah.
That is confusing.
But this dude,
The way the
though-
guy reacted
Yeah,
is
the way
my
the
favorite.
guy reacted was funny.
I don't like people sticking the finger at me for no reason.
Well, sir, I'll stick finger pretty much everywhere I want. On your body, in your
Do
body.
it to me again, and I'm gonna take that.
I'll stick my finger all the way up.
Do it.
I will. I'll stick it all the way up. Stick it inside. Stick it a twist. Give it a twist.
I don't know how you were able to do this, because I just feel so bad. I feel so uncomfortable.
It's because
a lot of people feel uncomfortable
I know.
watching this.
this shit's so fun.
It's so uncomfortable. Doesn't he throw that boogie board at some point?
Yeah.
He like tries to throw down at
He
you.
throws it down.
Throws that boogie board. Alright.
That's the beauty of this particular area is these people come up with all the jokes for you. You just gotta just
let 'em talk?
Let them talk. Yeah, that's what's so fun
Steve's
about it.
videos were fun for him to do, but they made me so uncomfortable
I know,
to be
yeah.
part of. I could not do it. That was like my only one.
Yeah.
That one and like the kid one, that was fun.
Yeah.
But
That was some of my favorite
yeah,
ones. Yeah,
those
the
are
kid ones.
those are fun.
The,
Was America's favorite troll.
That's right.
That was back when you had a budget.
Those are good old days, man.
Yeah, people were always
One
like,
day.
bring it back. It was like, oh yeah, it costs like a couple thousand.
It costs a lot of money to film down there, bro. And now they try to get you on permits because everyone started finding out that people made money on YouTube. Even though all my money was going back on the channel, whatever.
This was my first vlog. We had been dating for like 5 months.
Yeah.
And I vlogged this on an iPod.
Oh yeah.
The iPod Touch.
I'm gonna try to do daily vlogs.
In this old place,
Yeah, our old ass gross place.
first place.
This place was connected to a funeral home, like shared a wall.
We lived at a funeral home.
And so every day there'd be people going to a funeral in our parking lot.
Everyone was always sad outside, and
Yeah,
they're always like,
all
"Hey, I
dressed
gotta go
in
to
black.
work. Can you get out of the
Like,
fucking middle of the
"Excuse
street?"
us, we
And
need to go.
They're like crying in the middle of the street, and I'm like, "Hey, you gotta move. You can't just stand in the middle of the fucking road."
This is cute because it's like documenting the beginning of our life together.
Yeah, basically, yeah. This is like the first couple of weeks and shit, man. It was like what?
No, this was
2
like
months
I
in or
had just
something?
moved in.
3 months in?
Yeah, so it was like 3 months
Yeah,
in.
I love that hair. You still do that. I love that. The hair flippy thing. So you're just filming this on an iPad or an iPod?
Yeah, it was a iPod Touch that I got for free because I was broke, could not afford any sort of equipment.
How'd you get it for free?
I did I promoted some It was like some new app or whatever.
Oh, I
and
remember that.
they instead of paying me, they sent
That's
me an
right.
iPod.
That's right.
You were part of that too.
I remember that.
Yeah, they sent. I
Yeah,
think
they
they
gave me
sent
one
you
too,
one.
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you could. It only had a front camera. It didn't have a back camera. So I was vlogging people with the front camera.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Remember when the 405 had traffic? That was crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's so different
That was a
now.
long time ago. I think you look the same.
At this point, I feel like I look the same. Yeah.
I'm on my way to my commercial.
I don't look no alien body here.
What the fuck, yeah.
But I mean, this was 6 years ago, and I still look. Actually, like my eyebrows better now. So serious.
I had just come home from traffic, as always.
Yeah.
You're so a little uncomfortable right now. I love it.
I'm so uncomfortable because I was not used to talking directly at a camera
Yeah.
and vlogging my life. I also still feel that way, like that. What is interesting
Well, you're
about
much
this
better
life?
about
But
it
yeah, but now
It's like a reflex now, whereas that before you.
this
hadn't
was the
figured
very
it out.
ever first time ever vlogging, and I was like, this is dumb. No one's gonna like it.
Remember that sick ass couch we had too?
Ew, I hated that.
You
couch.
hated that couch.
It was
man.
so uncomfortable. It looked fine.
Looked
I didn't
amazing.
care about the aesthetic of it.
No.
It just was so uncomfortable. Oh, can I show you? This one's on private on my vlog channel.
Which one?
But I just remembered I have this vlog that I filmed with my flip camera in 2010.
Okay,
3 years before we started dating.
let's do it.
We were children in this. If I can find it, hold on. It's privated. You can't find it. See, this is why I privated it. I had to put on this persona because
Yeah.
my manager wanted me to be this very clean-cut Disney-esque type of actor so that I would get more Disney and Nickelodeon type shows.
Yeah, I remember.
And so I had to like be this fake bubbly. I hated it, but that's how the beginning of this vlog starts, which is why it's privated.
Yeah.
Past like 2 months. Let's see.
That's still the same. I still get footage from the past 2 months.
That's for sure.
Oh, it was the Flight of the Conchords.
Oh yeah. You still do vlogs like this.
Yeah, I
too.
still did. I went back to vlogging like this.
Yeah.
I didn't even. I forgot I did that.
Yeah.
Okay, we then went to see The Room.
Fuck yeah.
Forever, so
We used to go all the time to the room.
Yeah. But this was one of the first times that everybody was there. Look at you! We're all on flip cameras.
Crazy.
Back in the day, when cameras weren't very affordable,
Yeah.
everyone had this flip camera
Yep.
that was a vertical.
We got the same one too.
We all had the same one. Yeah.
God forbid we're all at the same party and we go put them down on a table.
Oh yeah, everyone would just be vlogging each other. This
Yeah.
is when vlogs first kind of started. Look at Joe!
Yep.
This is Joe Nation. With Tezonde.
Yeah, hell yeah.
This is so weird.
It's very weird.
Wow, that was a lot of memories all at once. I don't know how to feel about it. How do you feel about it? Are we okay? Did we
I don't
survive
feel
this?
I don't feel well represented.
Well, neither do I. Or would you like to feel more represented? You just want me to show real life trolling videos forever?
Yeah.
Just
Wall
like
to
a
wall.
montage of Steve's
Of the
videos?
greatest, of the best. No, that was fun. I had fun.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, I did.
Well, subscribe if you don't miss any of this. Let us know if you liked the video by liking the video. It really helps our channel out. Believe it or not, YouTube hates us. And so the algorithm wants to bury us. You can fight this by liking the video. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
Don't forget to buy merch. Buy all the merch. Buy
All
tons
the
of
merch.